Hello, welcome to the Bureau in the Bedroom. My name is Brooke. Welcome to your practice. Welcome to my practice. It's a wonderful way to start your day. This will be a beautiful practice. I will start with some breath work. I'll move into some hypopressive breaths with some postures to create a nice inner lift. And I'm going to go into a nice easy flow, just targeting my whole body. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's settle in now and close our eyes if you're not already. If you have the ability to place yourself up against a wall, just so you can lengthen your spine up that wall, maybe find that now. I like to sit up on a bolster, provide a little lift, my sit bones, so my knees can descend lower than my hips, and I can sense my back long and the low back, up through the mid back, upper back, all the way through my neck and skull. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, I expand from within. On my exhales, I just connect to my body, connecting to what is, really sensing my bones. I really allow my body to settle on the exhale, feeling the structure of my body. Inhaling, breathing up the wall, into the wall, and without losing that lift in my crown, exhale, just connecting to my center, my core lines. Breathing into the back of my body as much as in the front of it. I'm connecting to the left and the right side of my bodies. And sensing that exhale, how I can draw back to my central line. My front to back, my two sides pulling to that midline. Just about 3 more rounds of breath. Inhaling through my nose, expanding from my within. On all of my sides, really feeling that fullness. And keep shining brightly through the crown as you exhale. As I exhale, all the air out. Pulling the breath out, maybe sensing your return to center. 2 more deep breaths like that. Inhaling. Pausing at the top. And keep shining through your crown as you exhale. Return to the center. Watch the breath travel all the way back down. That lowest belly hugs the lowest spine. Keeping that air out as long as you comfortably can. And then one more full deep breath in. Sending your heart and all of its sides up through your mind and beyond. Exhale, gently returning to your center. The body settled, the shoulders relaxed, head keep floating. I'm going to move into nadi, shodana. Shodana, alternate nostril breath. I'm going to take my index finger, my middle finger to the temple here, my forehead to keep my head on top of my heart. And then thumb to one side of my nostril and ring finger to the other. And I want to gently apply light pressure where the cartilage meets the bone. And now I'm going to gently close left nostril, open right. Inhale up by the right side. Closing right, pausing at the top. Keep extending through my crown as I open left nostril, exhale out left. Pausing, feeling, and then inhale up the left side. Closing both nostrils. Lifting through my crown, exhale out the right. Empty all the air. And I'll do 4 more rounds like that. Inhale up right. Pausing, exhale up left. Inhale left. Pausing, exhale right. Three more rounds, maybe one quality you would like to enhance, for that love, self-forgiveness, compassion. Inhale right. Really breathe that awareness of that quality into your body, into your mind, into your heart. And as you exhale, allow yourself to feel that. You imagine what that looks like. Can you taste it on the exhale? Inhale up the left. Pausing, aware of that quality, how it makes you feel. Exhale out the right. Two more rounds. Inhale right. I'm choosing to breathe in forgiveness, compassion, love for self. Pausing at the top. Exhale. I feel those qualities. Remember a time when I was forgiving, compassionate, loving. Inhale up left. Pausing. Exhale right. I'm going to do one more full round of breath here. One more round, nadi shodana. Inhale upright. Allowing that inner expansion, pausing. Exhale out left. Inhale left. Pausing. Exhale right. I'm going to rest my hands down my thighs. Go back to a natural breath in and out. Few more rounds like that. Inhaling, breathing up, expanding inside to out. Exhale, pulse it back in. Returning back home to yourself. A few more rounds. Shining a bright light out of the crown of the head, even as you exhale. Aware of those qualities you'd like to enhance. Inhale. Exhale, let your body relax, settle. A full round, inhaling. Exhaling. Leave my eyes open. Welcome. Thank you again for breathing with me. It's nice to close your eyes, turn inside, and just observe, witness yourself. Okay, let's begin on all fours. Okay, so I'm going to start with some hypopressives and some cat-cows. So I'm going to inhale into my cow. Letting my sit bones span apart and my heart reach through my shoulders, widen my collarbone. Then I'm going to exhale, empty on my cat. Drawing my tailbone down, sit bones narrow, head releases, sideways, the ribs pull up. We'll do that one more time, inhaling. Rounding through all 10 fingers, expanding my pelvic floor, heart, throat, mind. And then exhale, descending back down into the ground, through my hands, through my shin bones, tailbone dropping, sides of the waist lifting. I'm going to inhale to my neutral spine, balancing front and back. Exhale. And then without taking a breath in, I'm going to do my hypopressive breath, expanding my ribs, and move back to cat. Inhale to the width of my back, and exhale, return to neutral. Do that one more time through. So inhale to the cow, the allowance, the opening, the expansion. Exhale the cat. Inhale the cow. Exhale the cat. Reaching through the bones of your body. Pubic bone is light, sides of the waist lifted. Inhale to neutral. Exhale all the air out. Hypopressive breath to cat. And exhale. Okay, one more time. This time, as I do my hypopressive breath into cat, I'll keep that hypopressive breath without taking another breath in and push it back to child's, just to try to open up a little bit more in my back, particularly my low back. So here I go. Inhale and exhale. Really reaching through your bones on the exhale. Feel your bones, feel your center. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale all the air. And here I go. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, return. Ooh, that felt really great. Okay, now I'm going to step my left foot forward, opening up my hips a little bit and turning my toes out. Just moving forward and back a few times. And then take it into a little circle. I'm on my fingertips. Grounding all 5 toes, inner and outer left heel. Keeping my back right toes curled under for now, just to bring some more muscle tone. Good. I'm going to keep drawing my hips back, hugging my legs to middle, trying to find a hip hinge as I descend my forearms down. And here I'll take 2 breaths in and then a hypopressive breath, again, just to establish more of a lift. As I take that hypopressive breath, I'll lift my right kneecap and drive through the inner right heel. So I shoot the crown forward. So here I go, inhaling. Exhale, keep that sense of reaching through your bones on the exhale, returning to your center, keeping that lift and length in your back. Inhaling and exhaling. And take a hypopressive breath. And release. I'm going to walk my left foot back in a little bit. I'm going to lift my back right knee in my lunge pose, and I'm just going to go forward and back here. Do a little circle here. Keep spreading my toes, grounding all 10 toes. Inner and outer left heel is grounding too. Good. Now I'm going to inhale here in my lunge. Exhale, actively lift my hips up, working my left leg towards straight, releasing my forehead to my shin. Shodana, feel that stretch in the back of my left thigh. And again, I'm going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, and then exhale, reaching my hips back, reaching my arms forward, releasing my head, emptying my lungs, connecting to my bones. Inhaling. Again, exhaling. Okay, I'm going to return to neutral in my lunge. Take a deep breath in. On my exhale, I'm going to hold the breath out and take a hypopressive breath back to my Parsvottanasana. So deep breath here. Deep breath out. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, return to my lunge. Now, I'm going to go ahead, unfold at my hips. I'm going to deliberately bend my back right knee, finding a 90-90 kneeling lunge. So I'm giving as much effort forward through my left foot as I'm pressing back through my right foot. I'm squaring my hips, I'm hugging my middle, sensing my shoulders on top of my hips, my rib cage on top of my pelvic bowl, my head on top of that. And I'm going to keep my hips low. And I'm going to inhale, rock, go forward. And exhale, push back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, really leverage my front left foot, firm my left kneecap up. Inhale, exhale. So one leg is long, one leg is bent. 2 more like that. Keep my hips low. I'm going to pause here, find my neutral pelvis, hypopressive breath. And exhale, let it go. Okay, from here I'm going to turn my back to you, pull my right shin bone back, align my left heel, my right inner thigh, inner knee, and just allow my body to sway side to side here. Stretch that left leg a bit. Hold my breath. Hypopressive breath. Then take a side bend up and over to the right. And exhale, turn. Oh, feels really good. All right, I'm gonna turn back center. Plant my two hands and then step my right leg forward in my lunge. Spin my right toes out, heel in a bit. And again, just rocking forward and back a couple times. Moving with my breath. Careful not to go so fast that you're too fast for your own breathing. And again, moving with your breath. Your body is connected with that movement of breath. I'm going to reverse my circles. My right hip is so much more open than my left. Wow. Okay, and now again 2 breaths, and then I'll take a hypopressive breath and extend through my left heel. So option to go on your forms if you're not already. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, hypopressive breath. And exhale, let that left knee go. Walk my hands back up, walk my right foot in, about hip distance width apart. And I'm going to lift my back left knee now. Inhale here in my lunge, drop it forward and back a little bit. Really ground through your feet. Spreading your toes. Make a little circle. Circle the other way. And here I go. I inhale in my lunge. Exhale, lift my hips up and back. Press my right foot forward and down, reaching my head, releasing it toward my right shin, right knee. Then that stretch down the right side of my thigh, hamstring. Inhale, returning lunge. Exhale, Parsottanasana. Firming my left inner thigh up. One more breath in. Exhale. Returning to my lunge, inhaling. Pausing here, exhale. Hypopressive breath to Parsottanasana. Here we go. Exhale, return. Now from here, I'm going to draw my hands to my hips, unfold, come into my high lunge, and then deliberately bend my back left knee, squaring off my hips, hugging my middle, and keeping my hips low. I'm going to inhale, come forward, straighten back left leg. Exhale, press back, straightening front right leg, pulling waistline in. Inhale, exhale. Really working through my feet. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. One more for good measure. And I'm going to pause here. Hypopressive breath. And let go. Return face you now. Draw my left shin bone back. Straighten my right leg for a second. There we go. Okay, swaying side to side. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath. I'm going to pause and ground again. Hypopressive breath, side stretch. So take one more breath. Exhale. exhale, return. That right leg a little bit. Feels really good. Okay, now from there, I'm going to seated face you. Trying to anchor through my two sit bones. Actively anchor through my two heel bones. Pull my inner knees, inner thighs up. Put my sit bones down. Just taking two more breaths. One more breath. I'll take a hypopressive breath and hinge forward. And exhale. Return. I'm going to do something called an omega pose. Pull my knees a little bit more forward. So for the omega pose, on the hypopressive breath, I'm going to hinge forward as I did before. But now I'm going to try to draw my shoulders underneath my kneecaps and use the heads of my arm bones, shoulders to press up into my kneecaps. Once I have that connection, I'm going to keep pressing up into my kneecaps as I extend my legs to straight. So check it out. If you can, same way. Inhaling, creating space and width. Breathing from my inside out. And exhale, gather back in. Without losing my lift through my crown. Root through my spine or sit bones. Inhale. Exhale. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, return. So I didn't get my shoulders underneath there. I just got my elbows pretty much, upper arms. So we can go a little bit deeper this time. Here we go, one breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, return. Not that much deeper. It's okay. Draw the soles of my feet together. Bandha Konasana. Round all 10 toes towards one another. Inner outer heel. And I'm going to lift my hips and draw my hips toward my feet. Inhale here. Exhale, just flutter my legs. One more breath. Exhale. Holding the breath out. Hypopressive breath. And return. Okay, I'm going to do 2 right angles. Rotating to face back side of my mat, hands in frame of front foot. Make sure that inner foot is heavy, the outer foot is heavy in the front. So you really feel the inseam of the thighs. I'm going to inhale up on my left sit bone. Exhale, hinge forward any amount over my left shin. And unfold. And again, exhale. Drawing my hips back, chest forward. Inhaling. And exhaling. And inhaling. Hypopressive breath. I empty my lungs first. And exhale, fold to come up. Now I'm going to stretch this left leg forward, send my kneecap up. Keep opening up through this right hip here. I'm going to lean back, 2 breaths, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. exhaling. Hypopressive breath, and now forward fold. And exhale, return. Really nice. I'm going to refold, bend that left knee. Go back to pigeon one more time with the option of spiraling the inner right thigh up and stretching the right leg back into my full pigeon. Okay, so again, grounding my outer left foot, reach through the inner left foot, ground the inner right foot. So you're reaching through the inseam of the right thigh. I'm going to just do one breath before I take my hypopressive breath and fold and extend my right leg. So deep breath in. Breathing from my inside out. Exhale. Keep that extension through my bones. Hypopressive breath. And exhale. Really nice here. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and draw that back right leg all the way around. Ardha Matsyendrasana. In that back left knee, that bottom left knee. Grounding my right sit bone, right now to the big toe. I'm going to wrap my left arm around my right thigh and really pull the knee up. Feeling this nice stretch here. Find my lift in my two sit bones, lengthen my back. Take a deep breath in, and as I exhale, draw my waistline away from my front right thigh, pulling back to create space and rotate in my spine left to right. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, unwind. Okay, take Gomukhasana. I'm going to stack my 2 knees on top of one another. Again, we draw my hips back. Try to really stack the knees. For support, you can lift that bottom left knee up and to the right. Look at my feet. I'm digging my outer feet down. Find that length through the inseam of my inner feet, up from my inner thighs. 2 breaths, and then an optional hinge to forward fold. Breath in. Breath out. Staying nice and sharp on my sit bones. Breath in. Breath out. Hypopressive breath. And I'm going to return. I'm going to bend my right knee here. I'm going to extend my left leg long here. And then I'm going to take Virasana, my right leg. Let's try to again ground through my both sit bones here. I'm going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out, hypopressive breath. Then just either stay tall, you can hinge back, try to bring more length in the front of the left hip, or draw the pelvis under you, come onto your forearms, or all the way back into Supta Ekapada Supta Vinyasa, Virasana. So here I begin, inhaling, exhaling, hypopressive breath. And exhale, return, hinge to come back up, knee, and now forward fold this direction, inhaling, Exhaling. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, release. I'm going to hug my right knee into my chest again. And then keep the reach through the inner foot, but fold the outer foot on that left inner groin. Draw my right heel into my abdomen and descend my right knee down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate to the knee that's bent. Try to really anchor the knee, the thigh down. Keep grounding that left sit bone. Here for a twist. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe you can wrap your right arm around, grab now to the big toe. And one more full breath here. Feels really nice. And then I'm going to unwind. And then turn back to face you. I do my Omega posture. And then I'll go side two. Again, heels are pressing down actively. I'm energetically connecting the back thigh into my sit bones. Sit bones are sharp. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Optional hypopressive breath. And exhale, fold to come up. That feels really nice. Okay, 90-90 posture to the other side. So coming more on my outer right hip. Find my two right ankles. Ankle descending out a knee. Trying to stay lifted off my right sit bone. Left sit bone obviously is not touching. Okay, and there's reach to the inseam of the thigh. Notice my knees lifted. My outer foot's pressing down, pulling back. And my inner left foot's pressing down as well. I'm going to then rotate my body to face the front right shin. I'm going to take a deep breath in, inhaling, and exhale. We're going to do a little hinge forward, inhaling, and fold, exhaling. One more bite like that, inhale, and exhale. Take a hypopressive breath and find my forward hinge again. And then fold to come up. I'm going to extend my right leg long. This is where I really get into my left. Ooh, TFL here. This big band. I'm going to just massage it with my thumb. It's a lot more tension on this left side than my right side. Wow. I just massage it. Keep activating your feet as you try to relax the tissue around your hips. Okay, so here I'm just inhaling 2 breaths, and I'll take a forward fold, take a breath in, breath out. Keep reaching with awareness to your bones as you return on the exhale. Inhale, again expanding out from your center line. On all of their sides, exhale, coming back home to your bones, feeling your structure. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, turn back up. Ooh, I'm just going to massage this one more time. I'm going to take one more hypopressive breath and just stay lifted and see if we can hinge back a little bit. Trying to release this muscle here. Again, inhaling, exhaling. Hypopressive breath. exhale, return. Now I'm going to fold that right leg. I'm going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out, hypopressive breath. But it's now the option to forward fold over my right shin, foot active, an option to fully extend the left leg, spinning the inner thigh up. So here I go, inhaling, exhaling, hypopressive breath. And exhale and fold to come up. Feels really good. I'm taking one more full breath here. Try to stay lifted. Keep pressing away, reaching long through my spine. And then I'm going to fold this right shin in. Draw this left leg around. Andrasana. I'm going to ground that left sit bone, ground right foot, down a big toe, and really use my right arm to really pull the left knee up. Trying to keep my root of the left sit bone, left toes, inner heel down. And then as I exhale, I try to create space between my waist and my thigh. I pull my belly away from my thigh. Think of that left sit bone pressing forward and down as my waistline pulls in and back in opposition. 2 more breaths. Exhale, keep growing taller through the bones of your body, grounding your feet, lifting your spine. And hypopressive breath. And return, center, Brahmakrasana. Now the left knee is folding on top of the right. Keep my feet active, wiggle my hips back. Holding the bottom right knee is an option, just 2 breaths here. Inhaling again. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, fold to come up. Whew. Okay, now hook that left knee in. Stretch my right leg long. And then I'm going to fold the left knee in for virasana. Okay. So to start, I'm going to go back. Take 2 full breaths. Option to stay here. Just lean back. Create more space in the front of the hips. We're going to draw the pelvic tilt under and extend all the way back. So there we begin. Come forward a bit. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Hypopressive breath. And exhale, hinging, pressing elbows, pulling myself back up, having my 2 sharp sit bones. Here I go, inhale, exhale, hypopressive breath, and forward fold. And exhale, turn. Okay, one more twist. I'm going to take that same left knee, grounding my sit bones. I'm going to externally rotate, take the shin foot out. Keep the reach strong through the inner foot to support the inner knee. Outer foot is strong, driving my outer foot into the crease of my right groin, drawing my left heel up into my right abdomen. Lossing my buttocks as much as I can, ground those sit bones. And make sure that knee's touching. If the knee's not touching, model, because I need a little support, I can press my knee on a bolster or something to bring the floor to me. And then I'm going to rotate, inhale, feeling my right pelvic floor, left pelvic floor, exhale. Find that connection back toward my center line, connecting to my bones, my body, down to the floor, up to the sky. And then if it's available to you, you can inner rotate that back left arm, grab your right foot with your left hand, right hand on the inner left thigh, or inner top of the left knee here, shin. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Hypopressive breath. And I gently release and return. Okay, gently reaching my both legs long, moving my bolster out of the way. Just going to give my legs a little gentle shake. And then I'm going to go ahead and bend my knees, roll my spine down. Do a nice little articulation of my pelvis, low back, some pelvic clocks here. Nice and fluid, nice and circular. Reverse my circles. Really feeling that connection of my feet into my pelvis. That pull forward, that push back of my feet. Pulling, pushing. Find a neutral place. And then bend my both knees up, catch my inner ankles. Catch my outer feet and take a happy baby. Stretching through right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Drawing the soles together in supine Bandha Konasana. Squeezing my feet together, maybe a little rock side to side. I'm going to rock and roll my spine a couple times now. And just do a simple vinyasa to close out my practice. Ground my feet, come to standing, and my shodana. Spreading your toes. I'm going to inhale, reach through my whole body now. Exhale, hinging at my hips, forward fold. Inhale, I'm going to lift up halfway. I'm going to exhale, step my right leg back, lower my back right knee, and inhale, travel with my breath all the way up. Exhale, hands find the floor, step it to plank, and lower chaturanga. Inhaling, pressing up, exhale, lowering down, pulling toes, inhale, exhale, press to plank, pike it back down, dog. Reaching right leg up, inhale, opening up, bending my knee, staying here, really plant through your left hand, lift it through your left shoulder, spin that left toes open, take a wild thing, and support your head with your top right hand, inhale, exhale. Maybe lower the hips down, bend your two knees, and then inhale, lift up again. Maybe go so far back you can take Danurasana, planting both hands, both feet. I'll say one more breath here. And exhale. And I'm going to replant my left hand, stretch long through my left leg, and come out of it. Coming back to all downward facing dog. Pedaling through my feet. Shaking my head yes and no. Good. And then inhale, stretch my right leg up again. Bend my knee, drop forward. Find my lunge here. Lower my back left knee down. Inhale, travel the breath all the way up. And exhale, travel it all the way back down. Step my left leg, knee up. And all the way forward. Back to my Uttanasana. Forward fold. Grounding my toes, hugging my midline, squeezing my kneecaps up. Pressing the floor away. Inhale, stretch all the way back up. Through my whole spine. Exhale, hands to heart. Find my mountain pose. And again, inhale. Breathe in my whole body. Exhale, to my lungs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left knee down. Keep my hips low this time. Maybe uncurl my back left toes. Keep pulling my right foot back, engaging my right hamstring glute. Even as I draw, keep my hips low. And inhale, come up here. Anjanasana. Try to keep my lift in my chest, the leverage through my two legs. Exhale, lower my two arms down by the side. Curl up. More breath all the way up. Really settling into my bones. Inhale, press down to my feet. Come out of that extension. Lift my back left kneecap up. Step my back right leg to meet it. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Coming up, maybe upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Again, pedaling through my feet. Grounding through my hands. Inhale, reaching left leg up. Option to open up the hip, bend my knee, staying here. Really connect down through my right hand, shoulder stable, and flip your dog. Wild thing. You're gonna catch your left hand behind your left head, at your skull, staying here. Or exhale, bending both knees, draw the hips down, descending those hips, feeling the support of the right shoulder, and inhale all the way back up. Maybe rotate up to the sky a bit more, plant your left hand, your right hand for Hypopressives, just a breath or two here. Really feeling your body reach down through the floor, inseam of the feet. One more breath. And replant your right hand, re-extend the right leg, and then unflip your dog. Pedal up through your feet. Inhale, stretching left leg up. Exhale, swing it forward and through. Low lunge, lower the back right knee. Again, uncurl the back right toes, allow the hips to come down, but keep energizing that front left foot, pull it back to feel that hamstring glute. Try to keep the hips nice and square. And pressing down through the right shin, right toes, and fold to come up. Inhale, hips stay low. Exhale, release my arms down. 2 breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, coming out of that. Planting my hands, lifting the back right knee, and step it forward. Uttanasana. Setting my feet out wide. Malasana, toes out, heels in. Okay, I'm going to turn face you in my Malasana, and I have one more challenging posture for us to play with today. Astakavrasana, 8-angle pose in yoga. And I really love this posture because you can break it down into different pieces, and what can look impossible, you can break it down and make it really possible. And we've done all the prep work in our hips today, and you need a little core strength, of course, little shoulder stability, but let's piece this one together. So with control, having a seat, I'm going to turn to face the front of my mat, and let's see, I'm going to draw my left knee into my chest, keep my spine nice and long. And then to start this, I have to pick up my left foot, hold on to the left foot. Remember, keep reaching energy strong through your inner foot, pulling the outer foot back to the outer knee so that stays active as well. And I'm just going to do a little rock here. And I'm doing the best I can to lift the shin bone to my collarbone, trying to keep that length of my spine, which is really hard to do. The higher the shin bone goes up, it's sort of, you want to collapse in your low back. So I'm anchoring my sit bones, my right thigh, and just sort of rocking my hip open here. You can even go more. I can lower all the way down. Whee! Massaging the outer left glute. You can even wrap your elbow around your foot. Keep the extension through the inner foot. Lift your chest. Wrap your left elbow around your left knee and sort of rock here, forward and back. And then use the elbow to help you get that knee down, pressing your foot up out of the elbow. I'm gonna do that a couple times. Gives a good massage to the outer left hip where I'm super tight. Good. Again, keep lifting the shin bone up, feeling that stretch in the outer hip. And then I'm gonna hold on to the outer foot with my left hand, inner foot with my right hand. Again, keep reaching through the foot into my hands. Rock it again. Now try to draw the knee back and the foot up toward my ear. Into the back of my hip here. And then you need to pull it back. Take your right hand around the left foot. And then use your left hand underneath your shin to lift your shin bone up on your shoulder. And you gotta squeeze the shin up on your shoulder. Hug in, pull the belly in. Plant your other hand back and pull the stomach in. Maybe float your right leg up. If you have that, you can lace through your ankles, pull the stomach in, and find a chaturanga arm, hinging the hips back, chest forward, shoulders up on your back. And inhaling into my back. Exhale, belly to back, reach the bones, pressing down, lengthening long, and then gently come out of it. Whew. Once my leg is up on my shoulder, I sort of move quickly. But even if you can't get the full posture, Astakavrasana, in Sanskrit name, maybe you can do the first couple parts. So we'll play on the other side now. So grounding, 2 sit bones. You want to try to keep that lift. That's why I do all the hypopressive breath. Really draw awareness to the pelvic floor. Try to establish that lift in your low spine, which is a really hard spot for many of us. Okay, that's really what you need to advance in your practice and to ultimately feel better, I think. Okay, so I start with my right knee in, sit bones are sharp, spine is long, and then I'm going to pick the foot up, again, active foot, so reaching the inseam of the foot longer, pulling that pinky toe side of the foot back to outer hip, outer knee, and then I'm going to externally rotate, kick the toe shin bone out, hold on to my foot and start here, gently rocking. This side is a lot more open on me. I don't feel much tension as I did on my left side. And then I can wrap my elbow maybe around the foot and pull the foot up toward my left shoulder, right elbow around my right knee, like cradling a baby. Get it nice and tall. Try to keep lifting foot, shin to chest. Trying to keep that lift in your low back, low waist. Grounding left heel, left sit bone. Then you can go over, pressing the upper arm down, foot on top of knee, and back so you can rock it all the way to the outer hip, glute. I'm gonna do that one more time. And then I'm going to keep lifting. I'm going to take my right hand to the outer right foot, left hand to the inner right foot, and sort of draw my knee back now. Try to get my foot up toward my right ear. Meanwhile, I keep grounding that left thigh. Try to keep lifting my left waist, spine. And now, keep it back. Hold on to my right foot with the left hand. Use my right hand to lift my right knee, right shin on my upper shoulder, then hold on to the outer right foot for a second, and maybe you can take this stretch, grounding thigh, leaning back, lengthening spine up. I didn't do this on the other side, but this feels really good on my left spine. Return right here, plant my 2 hands, keep hugging right shoulder in, or right shin into shoulder, pull the stomach in, float left leg, cross your legs, pull the stomach in, hinge forward, butt back, chest forward, chaturanga arms, inhale, hips back, exhale, belly back, push the floor away, neck is long. Ooh, out of that. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Haven't done that in a long time. Okay, from there, Lengthen your spine back down. Now we will stay down. Okay, just make little circles. Kind of draw the heels to the buttocks. Feel the thigh bone massaging your hip. Reverse your circle. And now this time, let's cross your right knee over your left knee for Gomukhasana. You can keep your hands here at the top of the shins and just rock forward and back a bit. And eventually try to stay on your tailbone, allowing that low back to arc up away from the mat. You can also slide your hands down, the ankle, maybe the outer feet, and kick your feet shin bones up into your hands. And let's just stay here 2 more breaths, releasing the outer hips. Drawing from the sacrum to the heart, allowing that length in that low back, kicking shin bones up, hugging waistline in. Good, I'm going to keep the cross, plant my left foot down, lift my hips up, shift over to the left, and then take a supine twist over to my right. Keep descending the top, left hip down, bottom right waist up, and then wing my left arm up and over. One more breath. I'm going to return. That's good. Lift my hips up, just find a neutral place. Then lift my legs, cross my left knee over my right knee. Pull my heels to their own bottom. Hold on here, and again, rocking forward and back a bit. Really try to squeeze the inner thighs, keep the knees stacked. And eventually coming so you're not imprinting, tucking, releasing, tailbone heavy, root from the pelvis through the crown. Maybe slide your hands down, holding onto the ankles, keeping feet shins up, or maybe you can grab the outer feet. And again, every inhale, I think of finding that tip of my tailbone, releasing, lengthening, even lifting that low back up and off the mat. Breathing my heart spaciously open through my throat space, through my crown. And as I exhale, accent up through my feet, shins, as I accent in with my spine, abdomen into my spine, without shortening or collapsing. Good. I'm going to keep the cross, lower my right foot down, lift my hips up and now over to the right. Take a breath in and exhale, allow my knees to go this way. Again, try to keep lifting, bottom left waist, descending top right hip down. And I'll gently return to center. I'm going to end in a constructive rest pose today. So feet out, feet wide, inner knees together, releasing my front groins, front pelvis. I'm going to reach my arms up and hold on, give myself a big hug. I'm just going to end here with 5 full breaths. Each exhale, take you a little bit deeper into yourself. One more deep breath. Allow your body to soak in that practice. Release the hug. Let's roll to the side. Keeping eyes closed so you can really stay connected inside. Come back up to a seat from your sit bones. Observing your spine nice and spacious, nice and long. Heart buoyantly lifting. Throat is open. Your gaze inside is soft and wide and big. Your head, your crown is shining up like a ray of light. Maintain this feeling of lift and lightness, expansion. Drawing your hands to your heart. Allowing ourselves to get big, to get bright, to grow our body, grow our hearts, minds, our perspective. And most importantly, keep that awareness of ourselves the highest. Allowing ourselves love and compassion, forgiving ourselves when we falter. In honor of this practice, namaste. Thanks so much for practicing with me. Have a wonderful, beautiful day.